Hey guys, good morning. Happy Monday to you. We are back for another Monday morning mindfulness, and I am hoping that you are coming off of a great weekend. If it was maybe something where you were doing a lot, you had a lot of activity, hanging out with people, connecting, or if you were taking time to relax or beginning that fall yard work, whatever it was that you were doing, maybe you were working. We're back for Monday, and as you know, if you've watched my other mindfulness videos, the purpose of these videos is all about helping to set the tone for what you want to experience. For Monday, it's setting the tone for the week as well as for the day and what you want to experience more of. So let's begin by just taking this moment to remember the heart coherence is very strong. So putting your palm on your heart, right? There's this energetic transference that is generated when we put our consciousness and our focus on our hearts. So just take a couple of deep breaths with me. Close your eyes and just take a deep breath in, hold it, and release as we prepare to start our day and our week. Deep breath in, hold, and release. We center ourselves in the essence of our being. And oftentimes when we've been go, 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 this is an opportunity for us to reconnect with ourselves, with the truth of who we are. So let's start with some I am statements about what you want to call into your world, into your life this week. Maybe you've been dealing with pain, inflammation in your body in some way. Maybe you've been dealing with sadness, fear, worry, anxieties. Now is the opportunity for you to call in the I am consciousness, what you want to experience more of instead of those things. So it might just be, I am peace, I am harmony, I am love, I am calm, I am health, I am wellness, I am pain-free, I am inflammation-free, I am health, I am wellness, I am peace, I am calm, I am love, I am harmony. So whatever resonates with you, say these. And whoa, okay, so that was a release. Normally don't sneeze like that. So, okay. Ooh, that just completely, that completely like just, ooh, that shook something up, but this is good. So what I'm getting in that is that there's an energy that's shaking things up this week. So you might want to implore those I am statements more frequently when you're feeling like things are starting to maybe make you feel less safe and secure. Like if you're not feeling grounded because something is coming up that you didn't anticipate and it's leaving you overwhelmed, just remember to take that moment, do the breaths and the I am statements and bring yourself back to center and ground yourself. It'll give you a better place. And it's also great to do that like before you engage with whatever the dynamic is of whatever the situation might be. So the oracle cards that I pulled for today are, one is from my, so I got a couple new oracle decks. So this is from Magical Unicorns deck. And the message is caring community, participate and belong, enrich your life. So many of you may already be a part of some kind of community, even your work, like your coworkers, like that environment, that's a community. Maybe it's with religious organization or spiritual organization. Maybe it's just your family unit. Your family unit is community, or your friend set, or something you're not even in awareness of that is going to come into your life. But the message is about caring community. So it's, asking yourself, how can I shine my light and be there and be a support for somebody today? And this isn't about overgiving. This isn't about giving to the point of what we call caregiver exhaustion, which is where you're like constantly doing for others and you're not taking time out for yourself. If a car doesn't have gas in the tank, it's not going anywhere. And the love and the time and the energy you give to yourself is the equivalent of putting gas in the tank. So that's necessary in order for you to be able to energetically give to others. And not only that, but when you're in that space where you've given to yourself first, and then you energetically go to give to others, what you'll find is you actually have the capacity emotionally and mentally to give in a way that is very positive, very uplifting. It has a whole different level of vibration that comes along with it. But ask yourself, how can I help somebody today? It doesn't have to be a part of your community, because technically we are all one. We are all the universe experiencing itself. So we are a community, all of us. You don't have to know someone to do something nice for somebody. We have to get out of this dynamic. And I know what it is. I mean, I think a part of it is society, but I also think it's a comfort zone. So, how can you step out of your comfort zone and be willing to do something nice for somebody? It doesn't have to be big. Any act with consciousness and care and love brings so much light into this world that we all need. And every little act and thing that we do is throwing that pebble into the lake of life, the ocean of life, and it ripples, and you don't know how far out that ripple goes. So that's the message for that. And then the other one is from my new I think it's called the Goddess Moon deck. I can't remember. I'll have to put it in the description. But the message is, it's the waning crescent, and the message is release. So what this is saying is, let it go. Whatever you have been holding on to, if it's old habits, if it's, feeding negative thoughts, if it's holding on to resentment about something somebody did, if it's, not being willing to forgive somebody because there's a hurt and a pain associated with how they made you feel, the universe is calling on you now. We're still in that new moon of Libra energy, to let it go. And I actually, if you struggle with this is why I have created guided meditations and hypnosis and subliminals, because I get it. I know that sometimes there's like something in you and it's like, I want to let something go, but it won't seem to emotionally detach. And that's where the guided meditations, hypnosis, and the subliminals help. And you just play them, Obviously for the guided meditations, hypnosis, you have to kind of, take time out, like 35 minutes out of your day, quiet place, and do it. I have one that's called releasing limitations, or getting rid of limitations, or clearing limitations. It would be perfect for you if you struggle with letting old habits go, letting old thoughts go. Just play it like twice a week. Take time out. Even if it's something that you make your bedtime routine, where you take 35 minutes and go to bed a little bit earlier to do it, so that way you'll just go straight from the meditation into sleep. Or if you want to do it in the middle of the day, if you want to start your morning doing it, whatever works for you. And then there's also a subliminal for letting go of attachments. So check that out. There's ones for anxiety release. There's even the latest one that released this morning is for attracting healthy relationships. So this is all kinds of relationships in your life. So, there's tools available to help you with these things, because I know it's not always easy. I've struggled with it myself, which is why I searched for tools that would support me. I'm also having like some clearing happening in my throat. So part of letting go might be the need to speak your truth. Like if you find that you get yourself caught in this loop of thoughts, and instead of speaking your truth because you're afraid of how it's going to be received, you hold it in, and then you just sit there and you just like cycle the information back and cycle it in your head, but you never actually get resolution. How about letting go of a fear to speak your truth? What helps me is reminding myself a couple of things. One, that I'm the creator of my reality. So first and foremost, what do I want to experience? So if I'm going to speak my truth, what do I want to experience? How do I want my message to be received? The other thing is remembering we don't speak our truth to get something in return. We do it because it's who we are. And it is our self-expression that needs to come forth. And to deny ourselves that is to create blocks in our throat chakra. And when that happens, it's not just our throat. It's going to fuck up everything, because all of the chakras are energy centers and they're all interconnected. They're all working together. And so, also tell yourself, give yourself permission. Say, I am free to be me. And anyone who belongs in my life is going to allow for that experience. Instead of being in the fear of how what you're going to say will be received, just remind yourself it's okay. Give yourself permission to speak your truth and know that it is okay and it is safe for you to do so. Why is it safe for you to do so? Because only your opinion matters when it comes to you speaking your truth. Meaning it's not about anybody else. It's not about how they receive it. It's not about what they do with the information. Like, you have to release the expectations on that. You just have to say, I have to do this. That's what I tell myself. I have to speak my truth. It doesn't matter how it's received, but fall into your heart space before you do that. Because then, again, just put your hand on your heart and close your eyes. And before you speak your truth, before you're going to engage with people, just say, you know what? I am love. I am care. I am support. I am, I am joy. I am the universe experiencing itself. I speak my truth from a place of love for myself and love for others, because you never know why you might be called to say something. You don't know what kind of trigger it's going to have. And I'm not saying it's always going to be a positive trigger. It might trigger somebody in a negative way, but you never know when that experience is going to lead to something they've been trying to manifest in their lives. An example of this is that sometimes if I was caught in a loop, and I would call my mom. I feel like a sneeze is going to come on again. To kind of release the emotions. I don't do it often because it's a vulnerability thing for me, which I'm still working on, because we're all humans and we're all like on our path. But like my mom would say something and then I would get mad at her. But the beautiful thing about that is that I was no longer focused on the thing that I had a problem with. And I was able to release it. I was able to release the emotional connection to it via my mom. So I'm very grateful that she is, she's been able to do that. So you never know how speaking your truth it might trigger people in a bad way or in a good way. You don't know, but just try. It's all about trust. It's all about building this sense of trust that, you know what, if I'm saying it and I'm speaking from my heart, it was meant to come out. All right, guys, listen, have a great week. And stay tuned for a mindfulness check-in later in the week. Don't forget to check out my Ask the Healer series, the subliminals, the hypnosis, guided audios. Leave me a comment. Make sure you're subscribing. Share my message. Let's help everybody else. This is a way that you could be helping your community by sharing my messages, my light, my energy, which is nothing but unconditional love to help and support you all. I love you guys so much. Have a great week.